This is a review of the Osmos action camera. This is an amazing little camera. This is the top of the line action camera that you can purchase. Normally it retails for $369, but you can get it at Best Buy and Amazon for $250. I'll leave a link in the description below. So this camera is specific use. The specific use is strapping it onto something that vibrates and shakes, and so you can take videos. So an example of something that you'd use this for is, let's say you wanted to go skydiving. You'd say, hey man, I want to film this, I've never done it. So you'd buy a camera like this, and then you'd buy a vest that you could put on and then hook it to the vest. Now if you look at up here, this is a headband that you can purchase, and the camera just clips directly on there. The camera comes with a case, which is awesome, that you can clip it on, as you can see, and you just put in the screw, and it's that simple. You can move it around. Now once you have it on your head, you won't be able to see where you're going. You can't see how to focus the angle on it. So what you can do is you can connect it to your smartphone, and then you can see exactly what's on the screen on your smartphone, which is really cool. Another thing that's cool about this is you can use it underwater. So if you're underwater, you can like if you go on vacation, this would be another great thing. If you're doing parasailing or any kind of, maybe on jet skis, this would be a great camera, or scuba diving. So if you're doing a lot of vacation and such, this would be the camera to get. Now, one of the great things about this camera is look how big that screen is back there. And compare that to other cameras, and you would just be amazed how big and beautiful this is. Let's go ahead and turn it on. Now, it's definitely no like a camera phone, but you can see you could use it just like a camera. Also, if you hold down the button here, it switches over to the front camera, which I don't know of any that have that. So then if you're doing vlogging, you can see on the front camera. I think another cool use for this camera would be putting it on the head strap right here, and then you can have both hands. Like right now I'm filming, but I'm holding the my camera phone, the Pixel, with one hand and then moving around, and a lot of times that can be a real pain. So this would probably really be cool if you could strap this to your head, and then if you're showing how to do something, a how-to video, you could use both hands. So, and actually what I'm going to do in just a moment, I'll put this on my head, we'll switch over to this camera and then see if you can hear the voice, because I know the microphones on these aren't very good. You can buy a microphone that clips into here and gives you a lot better sound. But the biggest thing about this is it's supposed to have the best stabilization of any camera. So if you're running or jogging, and I did strap this to my head the other day, and if you look for a video, and I'll try to put some footage in here, but if you look for a video down there, you'll see I ran, I think, like 5 or 6 miles with this thing strapped to my head, and about mile 3 I was ready to pull this thing off. I went ahead and went the full distance, and this was a hot Texas sun, so this thing held up really good and didn't overheat. Went the whole distance, got done. I didn't think it was it's a 128 meg card in there. It was filming at 1080p, and I got back and it was still filming, so I turned it off, and we'll upload the video for that too, so it'll be great to see. But the if the footage looks good on that, and the camera going up and down like this as you're running and jogging, and if it's able to keep it looking stable, that would be really amazing. Really amazing stabilization, some of the best. So now that's some of the good things. This camera has. It comes with one battery, and it doesn't come with an SD card. You have to buy your own SD card, so that's something to think about also. And it doesn't come with any accessories like this. You have to buy an accessory kit separately. So let's say you spent $250 on the camera, $25 on the SD card, that's $275. And then I have a review on my channel on Amazon. You can buy this kit, and here's the name of it, Kitaway, and it's a huge kit. I did a whole video on it, but it's $21, which you just can't beat, because if you purchase just this, if you find this on some stores, it's $19.99. So you can get that kit that has the chest. It has this little clip that you can put the camera on and clip it to just about anything, which is really cool. So I would say this is a great setup if you're doing any kind of action footage. So I would say give it 2 thumbs up, and I would get it. But okay, now let's talk about the downside of buying this camera. And it's So it's just something that needs to be talked about. Well, before we do that, let's weigh this camera in, so you can kind of get an idea of what this weighs. So this is in ounces. So let's put this camera on there and see. So it's 5.352, so 5 ounces, which is extremely light. It's pretty light. You know, it's really about the weight of a phone. So this is actually the older Google phone. It's really heavy with the case. So it's about 6.7. So I'd say this is about 7 ounces, and this is 5 ounces. So it's not as heavy as a phone, but just about. So there's a little weight to it. You'd think it'd be lighter. There's a little bit of weight to it, but when it was on my head, I really didn't notice it that much. I mean, you could feel it up there, but with this strap, has to be kind of tight, or it could fall off. So that's something to think about too. Okay, so the downside about buying this camera phone, you spend $250. Now, for me, I like to take videos, like if I'm out and about and I see something, you know, maybe with the kids, or maybe, you know, taking a video for YouTube. I just pull out my phone, I'm ready to go. It has good microphone pickup on the phone. Now, for this, it doesn't have good microphone. We're going to do a test here in just a minute. So it's not something I would want to carry around in my pocket. See, it's kind of it'd be kind of hard to carry. I'm not going to carry this around, and I'm not going to carry my phone around at the same time. I'm just not going to do it. So this, like I said, this would have to be something that you had planned on using it for. So let's say you do skydive, you buy this, and then you never use it again. It sits in a drawer because you're using your phone to do video. So you just have to take that in consideration. Or how about you go on a vacation, you buy this, and then you do some filming, and you really never use it. Because, like, again, you're not going to be I'm not going to be carrying this camera around. You could, if you have a purse or something, you could put it in, but then you have to get it out, take the picture. I just think it's so much easier to use your phone. So to me, that would be the downside of it. I mean, if you're filming a lot, and let's say you're a motorcycle racer, and you're snapping it to your motorcycle, you know, you're mounting it to your motorcycle, and you're doing tons of videos for it. Yeah, I mean, it'd pay for itself in no time. It'd definitely be worth it. So we're going to go ahead and stop here. We're going to put this camera on here, and we're going to do just like I'm doing here, like doing the video review, and we'll see how it looks compared to using the camera phone. And hopefully, I mean, because it would be nice, like I said, trying to use one hand is hard, but if this is on your head and filming with this hands-free, it might be really cool. All right, we're going to stop this, and we'll come back with the pretty loud. With the camera, hear me, but here's how it looks actually on the camera. So the app allows you to connect to the camera that's on my head right now, and you can see, because of the field of view is so large, it kind of gives you that fisheye. Now the fisheye is actually, there's a fisheye reduction that's turned off on here. Oh, that's pretty cool. You can see the microphone too. The fisheye is turned on, so it helps correct the fisheye because of the field of view. Now I looked it up, but I couldn't find anywhere that said anything about turning down the fisheye where it looked more like a regular phone or a regular camera. So that was one of the downsides of this camera. There's a little delay here, or lag, on doing this, but yeah, it is kind of cool that you can use your hands, and oh yeah, it's really awesome. So definitely like that. Now, if the sound sounds good, then I think that would be pretty cool. But yeah, the biggest thing that I dislike is the field of view is too big. I wish it was further down, and I wish you could zoom in, but I don't think you can zoom with this camera, at least from what I read from the reviews. So I think it's an awesome camera. I think it's the best camera, the best action camera on the market, and one of the reason being is because of the stability that it has. I think it has the best one that I've seen. If you can go look at tons of YouTube videos, and on all of them that I've seen, this has the best. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions or anything, feel free to leave them below. I'd be more than glad to answer them for you. And again, I think this is the best one. Just make sure that that's something that you want to purchase, something that you're really going to use. And for me, I do like the hands-free like this, but I just won't be carrying this camera around with me, so I just don't know. You know, if you're not going to be doing underwater scenes or just going to be doing videos about, I would definitely look at getting the best video, you know, the best video for a camera. or for a smartphone. Like I know Sony has some incredible ones. I know the iPhone does, has the best video quality. So that's what I would personally do. But this is a cool camera for what it does if you're wanting to do action. All right, well, thank you for watching and have a great day.